Yo, what's up, guys? I wanted to make this video to talk about the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks currently sit at 14th in the Eastern Conference. They are playing like trash, complete garbage. They do not look like a good Milwaukee Bucks team. It does not look like a team that has Giannis Antetokounmpo, Chris Middleton, as he's not healthy right now, Damian Lillard. This does not look like that type of quality team, but it is. And they have had a horrendous start to this 2024-2025 NBA season. Part of the fact is they don't really have a bench unit. There's not much depth on this team. Once that bench unit comes in, there's not much offense that's being played. Sure, there may be some quality defense, like my boy Pat Connaughton. Got to talk about you, because this man's been shooting. I'm a big fan of Pat Connaughton. I don't want to be biased here, but he's supposed to be a big part of this Milwaukee Bucks bench. He is not performing that well at all. He's getting around 20 minutes per game. So I can't really complain about that. But he's shooting terrible efficient. He's shooting so inefficient from the field right now for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's shooting around 35% from the field. So he needs to get that up. If he can start hitting more shots, I feel like that would be a sort of difference maker for the Bucks to get some more wins. And also, they really need Chris Middleton back. People don't realize how much more dominant the Milwaukee Bucks are when they have Chris Middleton healthy. Helps space out the floor a lot more and create shots for others because of his deadly shooting. The defenders got to get up on him, and then that forces other teammates to be open. Like Bobby Portis can step up, Brook Lopez, and honestly, this whole four stars for the Milwaukee Bucks, I'm going to exclude Brook Lopez. I'm going to say Bobby Portis, Damian Lillard, and Giannis. They've been playing pretty good with one another. I will say that Damian Lillard did have one really bad game where he scored 4 points against the Grizzlies. That was a couple games ago before the Bucks played the Cavaliers recently. And Damian Lillard looked terrible in that game. But that was one game. Overall, he's been putting up solid numbers. He's been averaging above 20 points per game. People may expect a little more from him. But this Bucks team is just struggling right now. If they want to be successful, this team needs a bench. The Bucks should be going out maybe later in the season. Try to get some players from the Brooklyn Nets. Honestly, that wouldn't be a bad idea. If this team keeps playing bad, the big factor that may come in is Giannis Antetokounmpo might want out of the Milwaukee Bucks. Who really knows right now, but there's a lot of trade rumors going on. He could possibly go to the New York Knicks, and there's some other teams that he could possibly go to. Maybe even the Golden State Warriors. That would be so crazy, but it could happen. There's all those trade rumors about Jimmy Butler going to the Warriors, but it looks like Butler is just going to stay in the Heat. And honestly, I think Giannis is probably going to stay with the Bucks for this season. I don't really think he's going to get traded. The Bucks should be able to, they can make some trades happen, which they honestly should be making trades, thinking about looking for trades right now, or at least trying something. If the Bucks main office doesn't provide anything for Giannis, doesn't help anything off the bench unit for this team, then Giannis should want to get out before the trade deadline for sure. But I'd give the Bucks the benefit of the doubt that they should try to make some changes. This team just needs some changes. AJ Green, solid young player. He's a good three-point shooter, but he doesn't add much more than his three-point scoring. And decent defense. He doesn't really provide much more than that. And if the Bucks still had Drew Holiday, that would be a game changer, a life savior. They still had Drew Holiday. I think they'd be tons better with Drew Holiday on the court. So imagine Damian Lillard, Drew Holiday, Giannis, Bobby Portis, Brook Lopez. Doesn't sound too bad if you ask me. Doc Rivers, being the coach for this team, he's got to be the leader, the dictator, and he's in trouble right now. This whole Bucks team is in trouble with the way they're. But based on my opinion and my NBA expertise, this bench needs some help, and they need better defense in the perimeter. Can't be letting up so many shots, bro. They really let Darius Garland score a crazy amount of buckets against them because Damian Lillard doesn't have great defense. And that's what it is. And as far as the whole perimeter game goes, perimeter defensive game goes for the guards and the Bucks, is not really anything crazy. It's just this team is not set up properly. That's why they're losing so many games. But nobody really expected this. This team just needs to play better, get some wins. They shouldn't have lost to the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets are a good team, but that should have been a win for them. Well, let me know. You guys think the Bucks are going to turn it around? Or do you think Giannis is going to get traded? I'm crazy. Let me know. I want to see your guys' opinions. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Remember to subscribe. Even though I recorded this like a week ago, still had to upload it. The Bucks haven't changed really much of anything. Hopefully they do soon.